Wheels of life.
All right, so we're going to do it live, huh?
Jack, there's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens.
We're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it, huh? All right.
No.
We're gonna wing it.
Let's see what happens. It's time for Dents and Dreams, a paintless dent repair podcast focusing on how you can use the fruits of this wonderful trade we call PDR to achieve your wildest dreams. I'm John Bideen, your friendly neighborhood dent reaper and host of Dents and Dreams. Now, let's get started. Let's get started indeed. Today, we have none other than the man, the myth, the legend. He's from Sioux Falls. Paintless Dent Repair. Sioux Falls Dent Repair, right?
Yep.
He is the acting president of ARC.
Mm-hmm.
He is the king of PDR TikTok and other social media. He's Jack Bucknell. Everybody knows who you are. Woo!
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean, how the heck are you, Jack? It's been
good, man. Good. It's been a little while. Been since Vegas, yeah. Since I talked to you, and it's that was a blast getting to hang out with you there in person again, as well as in Indy was a good time as well. And yeah, it's been good. I got working through a hailstorm right now at home here, and just stay keep it on, man. So it's been good. So
yeah. Wow. Just be careful. I don't want you to throw out your back. You know, sometimes when your wallet is too fat from all those hail checks, you can get sciatica.
John, you get around that. You put the wallet in the front pocket. Problem solved.
See, this is already right? tech tip of the day.
Yep. Just trying to help out the PDR brothers, man. What can I say? Just trying to.
Got to love it. Gotta love it. Oh, Panic's in the house. What up, John? Panic.
Hey, man.
James Bernard. What up? Oh, and Crystal Ellison. What is up, Crystal?
How do I go about? What's the easiest way for me to share this stream and whatnot, like on Facebook and stuff? Is it like, can I go right on the Facebook page? I don't see it on your page.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're gonna have to go to the Dent Reaper page because
okay.
There's some sort of problem with my StreamYard connecting with the group, and it posts it as a product. And I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what is going on with that, but I don't know.
Sweet. It's shared. We're good. Perfect.
Good.
Hey, Crystal. Yep.
Crystal's in the house, and I'll be live with Crystal actually Thursday morning.
Awesome.
Talk a little bit about the push metal workshop, and I'm actually going to do. This is a jam-packed week of Dents and Dreams. Friday afternoon will be Don Cavanaugh, Dave Streen, and waiting on one other potential surprise guest. So
awesome.
We'll see. That'll be Friday happy hour-ish whenever I get home. So
happy hour. Love it. What are you drinking there? What you got there? What kind of?
We're still on the Surly.
Good stuff. Grapefruit. Yep.
A tart ale with grapefruit added, and it is magical. Beer candy. Cliff.
Hey, Cliff.
Cliffy. Yeah,
I'll have to give that a shot next time I'm up that way because I like that brewery. So that's a really nice brewery they have there.
Oh yeah, super nice. They shut it down for COVID. There was some immunization stuff going on. Oh, Michael J. Hidrogo. Hey, guess what I fixed today? A little baby dude is hilarious.
Yeah, he is. He's good stuff, man.
Send a bullet there. Personal speech. Send a bullet there. All right.
Sure.
Not sure what that means. Matt Moore's in the house.
Hey.
Matt Moore.
Hey, Matt.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Man, I got to have him on the show. I would have him on the show, but I would look. I mean, you think I look stupid tonight? Just wait until Matt Moore's sitting across from me.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great guy, full of all sorts of knowledge, and man, he'll chat with about anybody about anything, and he's helped me a ton, man. Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. I think the first time I met him was Mega Media in Greeley, and yeah, my head about exploded. I'm still trying to find fragments of my brain.
I'm so excited that Toledo made the announcement of that being around Anson's meetup next spring. And yeah, I'm going to that. Like that'll be my first Mega Media, and I'm so excited for that. Oh man, it's gonna be
most definitely. So much awesome stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know you go to a lot of events. I've seen you at multiples over the years, and anybody even halfway on the fence considering it, just make your way to these events. I mean, just
the connection. I mean, not even talking about all the stuff you're going to learn, people give me just the connections that you'll build with people are just, that's enough. Like everything else after that's is a bonus. I mean, it's such a good time. Like MTE Vegas, so many people were kind of like, on the fence about multiple different reasons. And I'm like, no, man, I am going. I had to miss the last Vegas because it got canceled, and then Orlando. So, we're all chomping at the bit to get to one of these seminars, to get to see all our dead people,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I know you're the same way. So it was,
those opportunities are priceless. And I mean, just to get around all these guys, and I mean, just from random BS conversations, you're going to pick stuff up and be able to implement stuff in your own business. And, if it works, double bonus. If it doesn't, I mean, you're going to figure something out that will. So I can't say it enough. I say it every single time I'm probably on this podcast, but go to the events. You'll be glad you did. For sure. Yeah. So, I mean, here's a great example of going to an event. I met Tom Poland at one of the events. I don't even remember which was the very first time I met Tom, but that's where we met. And he called me into a hailstorm. I got to work hail with Jack Bucknell. I mean,
that was a blast, man. That was so much fun.
You can't beat it. So, Jack, I'm going to just give the floor to you. And you go, just tell everybody what they want to hear. I mean, everybody knows I had a little incident and I hurt my little wrist and blah, blah, blah. Wah, wah, wah. You're the only one who remembers the whole thing. I mean,
I was the only one there besides you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you tell the story, and I'm just going to remove myself so you can tell the story without seeing my face of disapproval and shame, and we'll just get it all over with. Shuddy's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Dent, James Giles.
James, what's up, man?
James
Bernard. Hey.
Yeah.
Scooter. You used to Scooter.
All right. I'll give you the floor, and then I'll come back whenever you're ready.
All right. So about the scooter incident. Oh boy, I get to go full screen on this bad boy. All right. So basically, me and John had been working hail out in Indianapolis for, I don't even remember how long. I think we were at a weekend or something like that at that point, and decided to go out for a few cocktails on the old Friday night after a long week of busting some ass and whatnot. And went to a few different places, and we're having a good time. And we step outside to basically get in the vicinity, get basically close to getting ready to leave. And there's just one of them bird scooters literally sitting on the side of the sidewalk. And I'm like, oh man, these are a lot of fun. I've ridden them in Kansas City and other places before, and they're a blast. So if you guys ever get a chance, don't let this story deter you from doing that. But it's definitely something that's worth a lot of. It's a great experience. anyway, so we go to pick them up. Like I said, they were literally laying in the middle of the sidewalk. That's probably one of the biggest complaints on those scooters. So anyway, so I go to pick one up and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Oh, we gotta get an app. And I'm just like, nah, man, this doesn't really seem like a very good idea. We were already having a real good time. And then now we're going to jump on some little scooters that are dangerous. And John's like, oh, I already got the app. I'm in. So he just jumps on his and goes buzzing around and is just hauling. I got video of this that I know some of you guys have seen. And it's hilarious. So John's off cruising around on the scooter and basically is buzzing down the sidewalk. And basically think of it as you're driving down the sidewalk and you've got, obviously buildings on the edge of the sidewalk. He's coming down towards me. And I can still picture all this in my head. He's coming down towards me. And all of a sudden this car comes out around the corner of this building out of a parking lot right next to the place we were at. And just pulls right out in front of him just quick. And he had nowhere to go. Like, the little scooters, man, you turn the wheel just a little tiny bit and it's over. Like, I mean, anyways, so John went to tumbling and was in pretty good amount of pain that night. Anyways, wrapped up the night. He got home and the next day we went into work, or I went into work, and he calls me and he's like, hey, man, maybe I'll let him tell any more about this, but basically his wrist was really, really sore and not in the best shape, and ended up having to basically call it quits out there in Indy working hail. Very unfortunate. Yeah, James laughing. So I mean, hey, what's up there, Shalot? So it was really unfortunate that we had to kind of cut out basically about a week early. He did stay through and work on Saturday a little bit on a deck lid. Hey, what's up, Andy? So he did stay and work on the deck lid that we had for a Subaru car, and man, you could just tell he was a hurting unit. But anyway, so later that Saturday, we just got to keep the momentum going. We went down and visited Michael, and that was a blast. So anyway, so that's kind of basically the story and whatnot. And John had to finish up with the brace. And Matt, did you talk about what happened with your tools or anything?
I put that whole.
Okay, I thought you did. Yep.
There's a video on my Instagram. I stitched all that stuff together, and it was pretty good, I thought. So you get the whole story, but yeah, the next day after we got back from hanging out with Glidewell. Sorry, I'm multitasking here.
You're good.
And you helped me load up my truck. Luckily, we didn't load all of it, but we loaded like my big cart and a bunch of stuff. And the next day I walked out of the hotel and my tailgate's open and there's a hole ripped in the window perf sticker I had on the glass. I'm like, oh man. And I ran out to my truck and looked in, and all my tools were gone. The whole tool cart, my toolbox. And I just screamed an expletive, and birds flew, and it was a terrible, terrible feeling. So
yeah,
what up, Kruggy? And man, oh man. So I had a cigarette and cried for a minute. I went into the front desk and told the front desk lady, and she said, all right, I got to call the cops, and I'll send the maintenance guy out. He can show you where the cameras are and stuff. And so he's showing me where the cameras are, and I see one of my tools sitting next to my truck. And I walk over and I grab that tool, bend down to grab it, and I was like, oh, there's $150 at least I don't have to shell out. And when I bent down and grabbed it, I could see there's bushes behind all the cars there. And through the bushes, I just caught a glint of my tools sparkling in the sun. And I went into the bushes, and my whole tool cart was back there. And then the maintenance guy walked the whole bush line, and he found the rest of my stuff. Mm-hmm. And those guys had no idea what they were doing. I mean, I got that top drawer in my topper that pulls down, and yeah, Andy, a glint. and so they took my $40 heat gun off of. I have the edge pliers and the fender, the new fender pliers with the articulating whatever, and my heat gun sits right next to those in that drawer. So they took the $40 heat gun and left the $600 worth of edge pliers. And
is that one thing that you didn't end up getting back? Was the heat gun?
No, I did get the heat gun.
Okay, I thought you did. Okay, yep.
Yeah, they found. I think that somebody must have pulled into the parking lot or something spooked them, and they just trashed all the stuff.
Yeah, because you had your A-frame cart laying out there. I mean, that's a heavy cart to pick up and run around with it. Like, not happening. That's probably what also happened. And they're also going like, what the hell are all these bars and, whatever. So,
yeah, they had no idea what they were doing.
I mean, geez, just the A-frame cart. I mean, you had to have had a couple thousand on that alone. I mean,
well, the cart itself is, I think, over $1,000. And
is it? Yeah. Yep.
I got 13 tools there, and then I got whale tails and wires in the other rack. I mean, you're probably looking at $4,000 to $5,000, I guess.
Easily. Yeah.
If I went through and added it all up, but yeah, so. But we got it all back, and that's and I do have the 2MB1 mod rails.
Mod rails, yeah, those are nice. Those are really nice.
Yeah, that's a huge improvement to that cart. If anybody's got the A-frame, get the mod rails.
That was my biggest complaint because I remember Gene and Louie out in Pittsburgh. They had those carts, and that was my biggest complaint on it. Was the hooks? I mean, it works fine. The stuff that it comes with, but the mod rail system is just so much better, substantially better. I mean, not even. Not even a question.
Those things are smooth as butter. Is that a phrase? I just combine two things. I don't care. Get them. They're awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Most definitely. Speaking of tools, did you get any new tools lately? What'd you get in Vegas?
So I ended up picking up a bunch more of your glue tabs, and I wanted to give you a shout out on those. So the Dent Reaper tabs, obviously, all you guys probably, if you guys don't know what the heck they are, I mean, you just go buy them. DentReaper.com. I was working on a really smoked roof last week. You guys can check out the video of it. Unfortunately, on my phone, I only took it with what's it say? I can't.
Jack, you're not impressed with Dave Streen's tool setup?
Oh, yeah. So my camera's in the way of the tech of the messages sometimes here. So the Dent Reaper tabs, I was using those on a 2021 aluminum Chevy hood last week that was really pounded with hail. Unfortunately, for my phone video footage, I only took it on my cell phone and put it on TikTok. So go on my TikTok, search me out, Sioux Falls Dent Repair. You'll be able to see the video there. It was a smoked hood, and I fixed a lot of that with glue pulling because the damage was so severe that I didn't want to sit there and chew up all the under hood holes and stuff towards the front. Now that it has good access through the front of the hood, I show that on the front video. The access on the new Chevy pickups, there's actually big holes all along the whole front. But man, those tabs were pulling up the little pits and stuff that you get, in aluminum that, you can kind of get almost dents kind of stuck, if you will. But the Dent Reaper tab, I mean, I was using them today on a Porsche that had a previous attempt by another dent guy. I'll just leave it at that. And he monkeyed up. I think I sent you the video of that, John. But I was using Dent Reaper tabs on that, and that had been ceramic coated. So I was running into issues of it sticking. And throughout some different little techniques or whatever, ended up getting around it. But those Dent Reaper tabs, man, they just pull the pits out of. I mean, I remember when the Smooth Series tabs and stuff came out, and those were like, and then when the Dead Centers came out, I mean, it was just substantially better. And now you've got the Dent Reapers just like 5 steps above it. It's mind blowing to me how much better those tabs pull.
Jack, I'd have had you on. You can talk about any tool you want. This is not.
I mean, that's one of the biggest tools that I just no. I mean, really though. I mean, like it's one of the newest things that have come out that have been substantially like astronomically better. I mean, I'm trying to think. I know I bought a bunch of rods and stuff like that at Anson's open house. Obviously, this was before your dent tabs were out. But I mean, like Gorilla Grip handle. I just need to convert every single tool I have to the Gorilla Grip now. I mean, I love those handles. whether it be the straight, the T, or the whatever the other one.
Inline.
Inline. Yeah. They just work all just fantastic. I mean,
yeah, those are awesome. And great segue, Jack. You didn't even know this, I bet, but those handles are now available at dentreaper.com.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Even better. There you go.
Yeah.
One-stop shop, baby.
Yeah. So we're doing a bunch of the Dent Reaper tools with the stainless tequila hubs. And yeah, so we have Anson has those Dent Reaper tools on the trucks and on their website. And I've got the handles on my website as well. So yeah. Good point, Andy. Good point, Andy.
Rails, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do love them too. Obviously, I'm biased, and I appreciate all the kind words, but there's got to be something else that you got at MTE that knocked your socks off.
Yeah, the dead. I bought a lot of. I spent the least amount of money on tools I ever have this year at MTE, which is mind blowing. It was actually mostly Kiko glue pull and stuff, so that's why I'm probably talking so much about that, because I bought all my rods at Anson, and then anyway, so I bought the what is it, the dead on
the red ones, or
I bought those. I bought those and the gangrene, so I bought both sets of those.
Yeah.
I got to meet Danny Hacker. He was a really cool guy. I never actually met him in person. So he's one of the new guys over at Kiko that's came out of the auto body industry world. And I remember seeing him on the auto body groups like years before, talking about a lot of stuff, and thought he was pretty cool. And then to see him now transitioning into the Kiko world, and then going to seminar, going to trade shows and stuff, and getting to chat with him. Really cool guy. And we actually joked about how we're both like the same, like small t-shirts, because he's a smaller guy too. So I was super honored that Mr. John here made me the only small Dent Reaper shirt. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's great.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep. So I like that shirt.
When I found out awesome, you were a small, when it's time to order,
I appreciate it, man.
Sally,
I need one.
Shout out to Sally. She makes all those shirts for us, and I said, hey, we got to get one small one for Jack. So
awesome, man. I appreciate it.
I held on to it for you.
Got it delivered in person. I think it was even at the poker table, if I remember right, in Vegas.
Maybe, yeah.
Yep. That was a lot of fun. So,
not a schmedium.
Not a schmedium. No. Small.
Jack's a small, and he's
I'm
not afraid to admit. Oh, look who it is! Hacker's in the house.
Guy. Hey,
it's Hacker in the shop. Hey, it's Hacker in the comments. Good to see you, Danny.
Sorry, I remember getting a Kiko shirt, and he mentioned, I was like, yeah, you guys have a small, and he was like, well, yeah. He's like, oh, I'm that same size too, and I'm like, my man.
You guys just metabolize beer too good or something. I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
I'm not making a small anytime soon. Can't wait to meet you, man. Yeah. Have you never met Andy Patrick?
Oh no, he's not talking to me. I've met Andy multiple times.
He must be
talking to Danny. He's probably talking to Danny. Yep.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yep.
Speaking of Danny Hacker, are you going to Pittsburgh, Danny Hacker? Tell us in the comments. I think he might be
for the tech meetup, Gene's tech meetup in October. 23rd, I think. Yeah,
October 23rd. Dent Repair Now. Pittsburgh. There's another tech meetup. I'll be there. A bunch of other guys will be there. So get there if you can.
It's a good time. Gene and Melissa are good hosts, and man, they'll treat I love Pittsburgh, so been out there a lot of times. So
yeah, buddy.
And the whole Dent Repair Now crew is just fantastic. So Louis, Jake, holla. So
was Dave out there?
Dave Shalott?
No. Why can't I think of Dave / name? Dark hair. Come on, Dave. Fisher. There it is.
Oh, yeah. And yep. Dave Fisher. Yep. He's one of Gene's. He works at the shop at Dent Repair now. So and he did a kick-ass repair when I was out there. He did just a bashed-in door. And now, if you're familiar with John, when Dave and he was talking on Mike Toledo's podcast, Dent Time, about using that reverse wood clamp and pushing, spreading out again. You know what I'm talking about? Yep. Dude, I've used that probably 2 or 3 times in the last 5 months, I suppose, for bigger stuff. And that was one thing that I got to talk with him in person about it. And I could not believe how big of a difference. If you guys aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, go back, Dent Repair or Dent Time podcast. Dave Fisher's on there and he talks about this technique. I think they even have footage of him showing it, if I remember right. And it's amazing on how easy it makes pulling out big, nasty dents. John, maybe you even have one of those wood clamps. I know I've got one in my shop, which I could go get, but yeah, I figured you would.
Oh, yeah. It's so big. So
that's what she said. There you go. Yep.
This is the clamp. And what you do is you take this. Oh, sure. It's got the stop in there. I'm not going to mess with it here. But you take this and you put the arm in here backwards so the feet are facing opposite.
Pushing outwards, yep.
So then you're pushing out. So you set a glue tab on each side and you push out and spread it out. Mm-hmm. Spread it out. Spread them. So, yeah. Well, now's the portion of the show where I have to run to the freezer. So why don't you just talk? You can't hear.
All right, I'm up.
Talk with our next guest here, and I'll be right back. I have to get ready for this guest because I'm not prepared. Hold on.
All righty. Oh, baby, here we go.
What's up, dog?
Hey, man.
Not much, man. How you doing?
You good? You must be in your new shop, huh?
Yes. Check this out. Check this out.
Woo! That. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
It took me like 3 weeks to get this done because I've been so busy.
Yeah. Good, man. Well, how the heck you been?
I'm good, man. I've been just putting all my time here, basically. I mean, been busy. We're slowing down dent-wise a little bit, but I'm sure it's just the school stuff, you know. So, yeah. How you been doing, man? Been busy?
Good, man. Doing some hail and, staying plenty busy with, there we go.
When Gladwell's on the show, you got to get the whiskey out.
Man, I have nothing at the shop. I'm trying to be professional.
Man, you are rubbing this in now, man.
All right, I'll put the cigar away. I don't even have my cutter out here, so
I'm gonna go down to Match Lounge when I get off here.
Are you? Yes, awesome.
Yeah. Me and Jack got to see that place, and it was.
I'm glad you guys came, man. I'm gonna have a tech meetup probably in the spring. And I'll get you guys to come back down. We'll wait till we get settled in here and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Come down about Kentucky Derby time.
Yeah, the Kentucky Derby time. That would be a good time for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Get your mint all dried up, buddy, because we having some juleps. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You got all kinds of guys.
Time since I had a whiskey. This is too long.
Well, you got all kinds of people in here. Look, Andy Patrick, James Bernard. What's up, Andy Patrick?
Don't forget my guy Q.
Q?
You guys ever met Q?
Q, yeah.
That's my guy too, man. What's up, Q? Shuddy's in the house. Cliff Ramden, Dave O. You got a whole bunch of folks in here.
Yeah. Well, they heard Jack Bucknell was going to be here, and they're like, "Well,
oh yeah,
we'll suffer through." Dumbass Vidine and Jack Bucknell.
Hell yeah. What you been up to, Reaper? I ain't seen you in a while. How you been?
Man, good. Just working, working away. Things are slowing down on the retail front, so we're getting a little bit more time with some designs. It's prototype season, man. Like the workflow is slowing down, and the tool makers have a little bit more time to flesh out some of these ideas that have been slowly coming along or coming along a little bit more rapidly, and hopefully we'll have some stuff ready by MTE. So
hell yeah, man.
Sweet.
That's the hopes and dreams, Now
I just popped on here. I was on a meeting. Are y'all going to any meetups before that? Anybody going to any meetups?
Yeah. So there's a meetup in Pittsburgh, October 23rd, Saturday at Dent Repair Now.
Okay.
There is the Push Metal seminar in October as well. I have attended that personally. It's amazing. I'm going to actually have Crystal on Thursday morning. We're going to go live and talk all about that. Oh, when is Matt Moore's meetup? I forgot about that. That's I don't know when that is, Andy.
That's during the Dream, isn't it? In the same weekend. He's going to have it on TV.
Oh, is it?
I think it is.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
Yep. That's November 13th, if I remember right. Yeah.
Sounds right.
That's pretty clever. I think that's a good idea. Have us on TVs at the shop during. That's a pretty cool idea.
November 12th.
Okay, 12th. Okay.
All right. We'll get some more clarification on to check with Matt Moore.
Check with Matt Moore.
No, it is the 13th. I just pulled it up on his Facebook page.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Danny Hacker says the 13th as well. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Duluth, Georgia at the Duluth store. So Saturday, November 13th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I have Anson Tool Truck, PDR Finesse, Kiko, G-Tech Ceramic Coating, Mobile Tech RX, Josh Radloff serving up some barbecue, and raffles, tool demos, and beer.
Man, that sounds like a killer time.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Well,
sir.
unfortunately, I will not be able to attend Crystal's. I'm very upset about it, but I promised the kids something that weekend, so I already talked to Crystal about it. So, but I did plan on going to that one. So,
but it's a good one. It's a good one. And my tech Zach got a ton. I mean, I got a ton of value out of it too, but Zach got a ton of value out of it. He landed a couple brand new accounts like 2 weeks. Bam, bam. And he just, everybody came out of there, hair on fire. I think Dave Detlef can attest, and John Panic, and anybody that was there. Anyway, what's your social media game looking like these days, Mr. Dent Whisperer?
It's looking pretty sad right now. I've been slacking. I think the Dent Whisperer, needs to come back. I think everybody's starting to miss it a little bit. And
that was a great bit. But I mean, I'm talking like, what are you doing to get some new business into this new shop?
Right now, Google, I ramped up. Google's been a monster for me for the last 3-4 years. I do. Here, John, check out my lobby. This is what I've been working on the past few weeks. I already showed Jack.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Beautiful.
I think did Bernard build your reception area? Yeah,
he did pretty much every bit of this. Yeah.
Hot dang.
That's nice. You need to go. You need to go on Facebook Live. Oh hell yeah!
Go to have the shop. But he did. James did a phenomenal job on this place, man. It took a while because he could only do it on Saturdays, so it took us 3 weeks. But we're still doing customers in and out. So yeah. But I'm gonna need some help. I mean, marketing stuff. Like I got a banner outside. It's temporary. My fast signs, the place I deal with, they put that up until they build my electric sign. It's gonna light up Jeffersonville. But once I get that, I mean, I think a lot of these drive-by customers, I don't think they know what I do. I think that's what we're starting to run into. So I got a couple little ideas to kind of pull them in. But
yeah. Are you posting like every single day on Google My Business?
Yes. Well, I put AdWords. I did run a campaign. I need to start getting more involved in Google.
Are you posting every day on Instagram?
No.
Are you posting every day on Facebook?
No, not really. Well, I do paid ads on Facebook.
Man, you know what would be cool if we knew somebody that knew how to do all this stuff and make it easy. I wish I wish I knew something. Jack, do you know anybody that knows anything about this?
I think I know this guy. Yeah, he's been doing it for a little while now, and it's really nice when it's like I've had so I did all of my social media stuff. I set that all up in the wintertime last year, and I've had it not quite 100% turnkey, but pretty much not have to do almost nothing to it. Now, unfortunately, my Instagram account did get hacked, so I had to restart an Instagram account, which sucked.
Yeah.
But for the most part, all my regular social media stuff, the regular posting, if you will, is all just it's already all scheduled out. Like I don't have to do anything. Obviously, I jump on there every once in a while and I'll do a live video or post up a newer, fresher photo of something that I'm working on. Like today, I did my first Porsche at home. Like the first one I did was in Indiana, and now I did one today at home, which was that's a rare car here. Like that's not something you see here. So I don't even know what model it is. It's like the SUV thing, Cayenne or I don't know. I have no idea.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
Cayenne.
So, but like something like that, I'll take some photos of that and then I'll throw it up on all the social media platforms. But I've got a tool that allows you to do cross-platform posting. So you literally create one post and you can post it on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Google My Business by just making one post.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I've got basically a video service or a video course that a person could buy and learn how to do all of it themselves, as well as an additional course that shows you how to do like photo editing on your phone, very quick, easy, and it's basically very straight and to the point. I don't want to have somebody sitting there for an hour watching a video. It's like cut and dry. Download this app. Okay. Upload photo. Okay. Now do this to it. Okay. Now play around with it, experiment, whatever. It's very, very, what TikTok, what TikTok has the most views for you, Jack? So I've got a video on TikTok with 800 and some thousand views. And by the way, I am now getting my butt kicked by, what is it? The Dent man, I think is his name. He's in Fort Lauderdale. I can't remember his name. Toledo's actually above me on TikTok subscribers now. But I mean, it just goes to show you, just keep at it. Like I posted a video literally the other day that I took when I was down at Andy Patrick's shop in, what would have been May. And it's got like 9,000 views right now. And that was posted late last week. It's just the organic stuff. IG Reels. Yeah, IG Reels is something. Honestly, I haven't even, Dave just mentioned that. I haven't even gotten into that realm of stuff. I just don't.
Download all your TikToks and just post them as Reels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I should. Yep. So, and then you can strip the TikTok videos off and post them on regular social media. I know Andy Patrick and his wife have done really good with that. Amanda edits all their videos on that, and it's, man, I mean, they've got like green screen edits, and they don't even need a green screen. I've got a green screen sitting right here in my office here. I don't even need to use it anymore because that's how good the technology's gotten.
Wow.
It's wild, so I don't know. Yeah, anyways, it's just even if you just use TikTok just to help you edit videos, it's amazing what it'll do for you. And it's all organic. It's all just organic reach. You're not paying for, you can pay for it. I don't, but it's been very, very well. It's done very, very well for me. I mean,
800,000 views.
And I know a lot of people will go to some of the naysayers or whatever, go, well, how much business have you got off it? Well, it's not necessarily about the direct business right now. It's about awareness and people driving customers to your website, whether they buy or not. If they're on there and viewing your stuff and enjoying it, it only is going to help your Google rankings. So having traffic to your website from other different social media platforms, whether it's a paying customer or not now, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just you want the traffic. I mean, it's only going to help you. So, yeah, she is a boss.
Yeah, that's a good point.
About his wife. Yeah. So, just and little stuff like that. So like Michael, you mentioned on, doing Google My Business and Google AdWords and stuff like that, like getting into the back end editing on your photos and changing, metadata and the location tags on the photo, that's what Google reads. So Google, obviously they don't like look at a photo, but if you can help describe the photo to Google, it's only going to help your business, and you can edit that. And I show you that in the course the photo editing course. It's literally you download an app, and it's very, very simple. Like, I mean, Southern Indiana Dent Repair, Jefferson City, blah, 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 blah. I mean, you could just plug it full of keywords. There's only going to be more beneficial. So,
right.
Well, what's the name of that website?
Yeah. Well, what is the name of that website, Jack?
The website where you can buy all this course and stuff is my own website, SiouxFallsDentRepair.com. So you scroll down to the bottom at the footer.
Let me get a.
Well, you just got yourself a customer.
Let me get a pen here. How do you spell that?
Sue, S-I-O-U-X.
Cynics Falls.
Cynics, yeah, there you go. Yep. Suax, Cynics, yep.
S-I-O-U-X.
U-X Falls, F-A-L-L-S, dentrepair.com. And scroll down to the bottom in the footer of the website. It'll have a big red button in the center that basically says something along the lines of, do you need help with social media? Click here, and it'll take you to the page. So it'll have two different options. You'll be able to have the course where you pay to have it done, or you pay to learn it. So like you guys that have office staff or something like that, you got a person that needs just a little extra work to do on the side or whatever. I don't know. Everybody's different. I know Gene Fetty bought it for his office lady, Jennifer, and she downloaded the course, watched it, and she's killing it now on all the social media platforms. So, and she doesn't do like heavy duty social media editing. She doesn't do any of that kind of stuff. It's handled now. So
look at that, man.
Look at that.
So I've been using the same tool, and I did something wrong. And one of my posts just keeps reposting. This is because I did not take Jack's course. But the one that keeps reposting says, in matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. And I just think it's funny that one keeps reposting just over and over and over.
That's interesting.
There it is again and again and again. I think it's kind of funny. So.
Well, John, we'll you either holler at me a little bit later after the show or tomorrow or whatever, and I'll show you how to fix that. So,
well, I think I'm just gonna go. I got a note here to go to SiouxFallsDentRepair.com, and I'm gonna buy that video course.
There you go.
You got a customer here, buddy. I'm definitely gonna jump on. So,
and like I said, the course was made to be very simple. I mean, I had to backtrack myself even and think about it from a very like my mindset. Like I have to show everything on what needs to be done and how it needs to be done to make it simple. Because I don't want to have it, I want it to appeal to the people that are just like, hey man, I don't know how to do any of this. Like a person that could just take this video course and have no experience whatsoever and just run with it and do it. And that's what they're doing. So.
Jackpot.
Awesome, man.
And it gets into even some of the so I know I talked about some of the back end photo editing and stuff like that, but it also gets into stuff like stuff like hashtags tools that you can use to get better hashtags. Now I don't think that's as like needed on the other platforms other than Instagram, but it's good to use hashtags. I mean that's how the younger generation is now searching. That's how it's only going to get more popular. I mean. Forward.
Sorry, Jack. I wouldn't cut you off. I can get a photo in. Go ahead.
Perfect. No, you're good. So it's just, anyways, it's made to be very simple, very straightforward. If anybody purchases it and they have any kind of problem, I've never heard of any problems, but I mean, like if there's stuff that you don't understand, feel free to holler at me. I'll be happy to. Yeah, TikTok has hashtags as well. And those are very important to use, not just necessarily the big ones like the For You page and all that kind of stuff, but like other ones. So like my personal Sioux Falls Dent Repair hashtag had, the last time I checked, it had the same amount of searches as Sioux Falls, my city's hashtag. I mean, that's like, wow.
That's huge, man.
I mean, it's for a town. I mean, so I mean, it's fantastic, and doing, anyway, so there's a whole bunch of other information that I could share, but that's kind of the gist of it. Like I said, doing back-end photo editing for specifically Google My Business is very important in posting on there regularly, whether it be a post and photos. You need to do both. And another thing that I know, like me, myself, I am not a Twitter user. I mean, I have it. I don't use Twitter and I don't use LinkedIn. I'm just not into that market.
But
it's very important. It's very important to have those, because on the organic, depending on the time, and everything changes all the time. But for a long time, my LinkedIn and my Twitter page were either back and forth on the first page of Google. So just typing in dent repair in Sioux Falls or some variation of that terminology, my Twitter page was oftentimes ranking on the first page of Google. So I own the first listing because I pay for it, Google AdWords, the first organic listing because that's just your website ranking. And then typically my Facebook page was either between second to fourth, depending on it. My YouTube page was always on the front page. And then you've got a Twitter. So like you just look like the authority. Like somebody types in dent repair Sioux Falls, 8 times out of 10, they're going to see me, Yelp, me, and we don't even use Yelp here. Yelp is like a California thing or whatever. It's not evident here, but it lists on Google. So I want to be on it and use it. So,
yep. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody should have all of those. Every platform, you should have your profile updated and properly listed, and post to it. They allow you to post to it for free. Post to it for free. And
and doing Instagram stories. I know Michael, with Heavenly Hail Repair, he's been doing a ton of that on it, and it's very educational. I mean, it's surprising to me. So I was very about stories for a long time, just because I never saw. But it's the more you post on it, and the more you have content on there, the better it's going to rank. Now I went from your average of 10 to maybe 15 people viewing, and now I've got some stories that'll have 70 people viewing it. I don't know why it's substantially better, but it's in it, like anything. They're always changing algorithms on everything. Just be posting on it. I mean, even I know one thing that Gene Freddy and his crew have been doing, where are you at Wednesdays? They have all their techs take a selfie of wherever they're at in the town or around Pittsburgh. And then they use hashtags pertaining to the town or tag the town in it. I mean, just something just simple like that. Motivation Mondays. You can post, motivational stuff on, or review, feedback Friday is one thing I haven't implemented yet, but that's just, having something to post. And Manny's videos.
They're like movies. Yeah. Manny and Michael, they go hard.
Yeah, Hildrago's stuff is funny, man. He's been doing it for a long time, man. He's definitely made a name for himself with those stories, man. I've actually switched that too, Jack. I don't do it. I need to do it more, but I have got into more doing the story on Instagram, have it go into Facebook. I've been doing that. The Dent Whisperer thing, of course, we're just messing around, joking around with that. But the one that I did with John's Dent Reaper tabs, 780 views, I think.
Yeah, you sent me a screenshot of that.
That's awesome.
What?
I was like, what? How does this happen?
Yeah, you don't know why. You're why did one post just blow up? Well,
yeah, and I'm glad it was that one. I am glad it was that one.
My heart
right there, buddy. Right there.
Josh Dragos in the house.
What's up,
Josh? That guy on. We talked about that earlier. Yeah, we got to hook up, Josh. Anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, and if all this is over your head and whatnot, I'm taking a very limited amount of people. I'm still dealing with hail and stuff like that right now, but I am taking on clients to do the social media stuff for them. I've got 3 different packages, tiers of stuff, multiple different offers as far as what you want. Subscribe.
I heard they shut that down. I heard they shut it down. He's got to fix Dents again now.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I love it. Andy's
done. He's like, I'm out. Shout out to Andy Patrick, by the way. Congratulations on joining or coming into the podcast world, man.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Ginger Bros Dent Show.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Check it out, guys.
We'll get you on, brother. Get you on. We're going to talk about that. Anyways, what were we talking about? Sorry, Jack, I got off subject.
Anyway, so if this is a little too overwhelming for you and you don't really want to take the time for it, and I understand that personally, I think it's Honestly, I don't know, man. It seems like a no-brainer to just have somebody do it for you because the amount of time and effort. It's now the course makes it really easy, but you still have to put in the time to create the posts and stuff. And it is a timely thing. You're gonna get better the more you do it. I mean, I'm not trying to talk anybody out of it, but you know, it's just, I mean, man, for how much time and effort you're gonna spend doing it, like the actual course is not going to take long to learn, but it's sitting down and actually creating 30 days of content, a month's worth of content at a time. I mean, you know, it takes some time. And quite frankly, us dent guys, I mean, we're better off spending the time fixing dents. If you're busy enough to do it and fix dents, continue fixing dents.
Well, let me give a tip on content creation. So I did all of these, the quotes. I went into Fiverr and I said, I want pictures of Minneapolis or Minnesota-based pictures, and I want my logo on there, and I want my website, and I want a quote on there. I said I wanted stoic-based quotes.
Nice.
So Mario Cuomo, I don't know how that snuck in there. It's not a perfect system, clearly, but regardless. So I mean, you get whatever. I think I got 100 quotes for $10-15 or something.
Oh,
you know?
done. Yeah, done.
And then I did some of these funny meme things. You can buy all this stuff and have them slap your logo on it and your website. And I made all these with stock images with the cars.
I like them. Yeah.
And
I just, cropped this out and made it a logo and put it over top.
Let me chime in something that'll help guide guys to Jack. So I use Fiverr as well, and I hired a social media manager out there, and it was very inexpensive. But what I found out doing it, the guy did not really understand the dent repair industry. The problem with the guy I used, you could tell I wasn't doing it. You could tell he was from Italy. He was a guy from Italy doing it, and it just didn't work. And like I said, I got 12 posts for a certain amount of money or whatever. And, it helped me out a little bit because I was so busy. And this was for DentMate actually. And I just said, this ain't authentic and I'm not going to do it. What I think's better with using Jack is a dent guy. We all know. And I think that's better. He's more in tune with our industry for the social media parts.
Yeah, and I even started doing. So I've been doing some work for Andy Patrick for quite some time now, and just doing like the last batch of posts I made for him. I just went off and made like car care and maintenance tips. Like, just you don't have to keep it all dent repair and just like, hey, fix your dent, call us today. Like that gets boring. People are gonna stop looking at your stuff. Just like, hey, be sure to check out your tires, before you go on a long road trip, or check your spare tire, tire pressure. Most people never do that and will never do that. You know what I mean? Like, just, make a car care tip kind of thing. So.
Oh yeah. And yeah, exactly. It doesn't all have to be 100% based. That's why I did those are my motivation Monday quotes or whatever.
Yep.
And
really cool.
I did funny Fridays. I had the memes didn't turn out as good, but whatever. You can buy that stuff cheap enough that if the first round doesn't work out, you can scrap it and get another one. And
I mean, like you said, you got 100 of those. I mean, that's 2 years of weekly content. I mean,
that's
right there for $15. I mean, done. The amount of time it would take us to learn to do that in Photoshop, which I know there's a way to do it, to repetitively post stuff. But I mean, like, for $15, I wouldn't even want to learn how to do that. Like,
exactly.
Done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes too much time, man. I've done the Photoshop thing. It just takes too much time, man.
And that was another thing with the photo editing course. Like, on one of the apps I use, you can watermark your logo or website name or something right into the photo, and it's simple. Again, I was just trying to keep everything very simple, very small, app based. I don't want to I do use the Photoshop app, Photoshop Express, but it's so simplistic. It's not like the computer Photoshop. So don't think that you're going to get into like, oh, I got to spend 3 hours learning this. No, it's a stupid easy course or stupid easy app to use that's beneficial. That's going to just spice up your photos. It doesn't make them look all boring and just like, I took another photo with my camera and Okay, that's it. Like, well, no, you got to make them look good. I mean, Mike Toledo's really good at that. Taking just a simple photo and just making it go wham. Like, geez, man. I mean, it's fantastic. So, yeah. So,
got to love it. So, where do you find this course on your website, Jack?
So go down to the bottom of the page on so go to SiouxFallsDentRepair.com and scroll down to the bottom of it in the footer of the website. All the way down, and it says in red block, are you a PDR tech that needs help with social media? Click here. So the short link of it is SiouxFallsDentRepair.com/social-media-options. Yep. Okay. So right there in the red. Yep.
Yeah, right here in the red.
Yep. So there you go.
Chatbot, get that out of here. I don't need a chatbot. I'm talking to the guy right now. Learn how to do it yourself. So this is the video course over here.
Yep, on the right side. Yep. So click on that and then
yourself. Get started.
Yep. So there's that Google Drive one. That's a free program, so anybody can get that just to see kind of a general run through of it. So it's how to use Google Drive. What that's going to allow me to do, or allow you to do, is if you decide to sign up for the course, that's how I'm going to need the footage from you. So I just made it free, and it's just a kind of an intro, just to give you kind of an idea as far as what the course is like. That's a lot of screen recording kind of stuff, so it's very, very simple. And then you scroll down to the next a little bit there, John, and then get started using automated social media posting. So video course contains 18 total videos, talking about all different aspects of social media. I go into each little subdivision of social media and talk about that as well as down here below where John's at now. Quickly edit and optimize your photos using your phone for social media. So I mean, very, very simple. There's 8 videos on that course. And you're good to go. So
$297.
That ain't nothing, man. That's nothing.
It's a steal.
Right? Yep.
That's a steal. I'm in.
And then the photo editing one is an additional $50. So if you decide to get that, you can just buy it, whatnot. So
well, I'm in, brother. I'm subscribing to that.
I appreciate it, guys. So thank you. And if anybody's got any questions on any of these programs or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me personally, Jack Bucknell, on Facebook or whatnot, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. If you on any of it, maybe you're kind of on the fence about something, about one program or something, let me know. I'd be happy to help you. So,
yeah, buddy. Continue. Oh, you guys can't see this tab, can you?
No. All right, so now we're going to see John. We're going to see John put in his.
Bam.
Waiting for you to type in the credit card info.
Security
number. And
I went through PayPal.
I'm writing it down.
Right.
I'm going shopping.
Right.
Is it done? Did it?
Who's Jonathan Vadine?
Thanks for purchasing. There you go.
You're good.
I got it.
I know where he lives at. I'm coming to his crib.
Right.
Bam. All right. I'm all signed up, suckers.
Hey, it went through on my end. I got an email. So
all right.
Thanks, John. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm not going to be a sucker. I'm going to do it as soon as we get off this podcast. So
I appreciate it, man. So
yeah,
appreciate the support. And if you guys got any questions on any of it all, absolutely, reach out to me. You guys got my number. So holla.
Cool, man. That's awesome.
Shout for shout.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
So
it's much needed. I mean, as you can see, I posted the same damn post 800 times because I was doing it wrong. So I think your videos will definitely help, and I'm excited.
Another thing that's nice in the video course is I walk you through basically looking at the analytics and reporting of the social media posts, so you can look at what is posting and what's getting good feedback. Like not just necessarily going into Instagram and looking at the feed, but you can look at it from one app and see, all right, this post was posted on 5 different platforms. Where did it really blow up? Oh, Instagram's really good and liking this style of post. Okay, then you can kind of tweak your stuff to make it better for one platform or another. Yeah, so
good. I need some help with this stuff, so I'm definitely going to get involved. So
absolutely, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Well, do you guys know what time it is now? We gotta get this ready to rock. Hold on.
I feel left out, Jack. I love John's garage. I cannot wait to go there and party.
No, isn't that nice, man?
I love it, man.
I love the lights that he put up there. You need to do something like that in my place.
Yeah, definitely. We need some. I look like I'm sitting in a bathroom right now.
I like that we have the same color scheme as my office. Like I've got the gray walls and all that stuff.
Oh,
too,
I got you.
You guys know what time it is. Coming up real soon is Monday Night Football. The Dallas Cowboys are facing the Philadelphia Eagles tonight. Who do you like? Give me an over-under. What are you thinking?
Jack or me?
That'll be straight to you, Jack.
I don't know. I would imagine probably the Eagles. I know the Cowboys don't have the best run. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really follow football, so
Jack goes Eagles for green.
Yep.
What do you say over there, Glidewell?
Well, considering I've done a sports podcast and I am an NFL fan, the Dallas Cowboys are going to whip the shit out of the Philadelphia Eagles tonight. But if you guys are playing fantasy football, Jalen Hurts is a good player tonight. He's going to do some scoring tonight. And Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys offense is going to be way too much for that cheesy defense of the Philadelphia Eagles. So sorry, Eagle fans. Dallas Cowboys by 14.
14, huh? Wow.
Dallas by 14, says
Joey's saying the boys
That's
by
a
6,
rivalry,
huh?
too. They hate each other. Too.
Oh,
So
big rivalry. Yeah. Big NFC East rivalry. And it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight tonight.
Where are they playing? Are they at Cowboys or where?
Don't matter.
Don't matter. Doesn't even matter.
I got Dak Prescott going on my fantasy team, and my opponent has Dallas Goedert. I am currently in the lead by 10 points.
You're gold, man.
Not worried at all.
You're gold.
And I'm gonna say Dallas 78, Eagles 3. And a bold prediction.
Jesus.
I'll take the under. Hey, how about my Colts? They're terrible. We're 0-3, man. Depressing.
Yeah, well, who do you got playing quarterback over there again?
Really? Carson. Two sprains. 2 sprains. Wentz. How do you get 2 sprained ankles, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough to say, but a little distracted.
I love the music, by the way, John. Good touch.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, if you type in NFL films to your Apple Music, you get some great stuff.
Awesome. Hell yeah, man.
Nice.
But yeah, I forgot what. Oh yeah, Carson Wentz. Yeah, welcome to my world. I mean,
you guys. I mean, you all have more upside than we do.
We are the Minnesota Vikings are the kings of recycling quarterbacks. I mean, I swear we have got a recycle bin on the outside of US Bank Stadium, and quarterbacks just jump in there.
Brett Favre, God, I can't even name all of them.
Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, Jeff George. I mean,
you going back, man?
Down the line,
mm-hmm.
we just recycle quarterbacks. That's what we do. It's a terrible thing, but maybe someday we'll learn how to draft one. I don't know.
You guys are stuck with Cousins' big contract right now, man. So
yeah. $100 million down the tubes.
Yep.
Cheers to that, Jack.
Sweet.
Boys, I got to go get a cigar. It's a.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Turn the game on, get that cigar, and I'm going to watch Monday Night Football tonight, but I did just buy a video course that I'm going to start watching tomorrow. So go to Sioux Falls Dent Repair, get your video course, get your social media game on point, and follow him on TikTok too. It's good stuff. So, and follow the Dent Whisperer everywhere and listen to the RWO podcast. Oh, life. And until then, do all that stuff and live your dreams. Thanks for listening.
Just wanted to thank you for listening to another episode of Dents and Dreams. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, or complaints, I can be reached at Dent Reaper across social media. And be sure to subscribe